Arirang Prime.
Eastern U.S. Port City, New York. Mr. DeFabius lives in Queens, which has a large Korean community.
I'm going to see Dr. Lee.
He stops in Koreatown's Union Street. A Korean traditional medicine doctor runs Isuho Acupuncture Clinic here. Dr. Lee belongs to the first generation of traditional Korean medicine doctors who migrated to the U.S. Ever since his arrival in 1976, he has been a witness to America's changing perception of Eastern medicine.
침을 놔서 그쪽에는 소위 기혈순환을 잘 도와줘서 그 통증을 지금 어떻게든지 풀어주려고 지금 하는 그런 치료를 지금 하고 있는 겁니다. 이게.
I believe in it 100%. 100%. When I first came, the first visit, I didn't believe it at all.
The world's eyes are on traditional Korean medicine. Even in China, the birthplace of Eastern medicine, people attend guest lectures to study Korea's traditional healing art.
Trying to heal myself naturally, and that's why I come here to acupuncture and to see the doctors here.
Oriental medicine is very natural.
And we found that not only do they feel better, right, the pain is decreased.
Ho Jun established the spirit of traditional Korean medicine. Now, his descendants are heading toward the world, and the world is curious to know more about nature's healing art, traditional Korean medicine. If only we could live long and healthy, free from pain and diseases. Recently, Americans have begun searching for a solution in natural healing. Accordingly, there is a growing interest in Eastern medicine. A few years ago, WHO published the WHO Traditional Medicine Strategy 2014 to 2023. The report suggests integrating traditional medicine into the national healthcare system in accordance with its growing demand, and chose traditional Korean medicine as its exemplary case. Traditional medicine is under the global spotlight. Then how prevalent is acupuncture in the medically advanced country, the U.S.? This is Long Island in New York. Physical Solutions is located here. There are hardly any Asians in the neighborhood. Yet surprisingly, there is an acupuncture clinic. Every day, about 20 patients who need massage therapy and acupuncture come here.
Just go all the way, just walk all the way down the hall.
Here.
We're going to use the first room. Okay. Actually, I put a towel there and so
Acupuncturist Michel Salunius. He's also a licensed massage therapist and holds a master's degree in human nutrition. This patient came to Michelle because her severe neck pain requires both acupuncture and massage therapy.
This is Nelsie. She has pretty bad neck pain, and she's been treating with physical therapy for a while. And she got introduced to me from the physical therapist to add in acupuncture and massage therapy. And it's been, how long now, Nelsie? A few weeks, a couple of months, maybe?
A few weeks.
A few weeks, yeah.
From physical therapists and acupuncturists to sports massage therapists and spinal manual therapists, experts treat patients by symptoms. Patients can receive comprehensive health care here because therapists from different fields cooperate with each other. Physical Solutions is popular among its locals because it eliminates the need for them to visit several hospitals. Specifically, there is a growing awareness among its patients that Eastern medicine treatments, such as acupuncture and cupping, are quick and effective for treating pain.
I feel different. They help me with the pain. Yeah, it's making the pain go away. Not right away, but little by little. With the massages and the cupping and the physical therapist.
Demand for acupuncture is increasing in New York, and so is the number of people seeking to become licensed acupuncturists. Recently, an acupuncture society in New York formed a partnership with patient transport services, enabling clinics like these to receive patients.
I'd say about 15 to 20 per day.
Per day.
Yeah. And that's pretty steady. So I work 5 days. So about 100 patients a week, 100 treatments, I should say, a week. Some of the patients come a couple of times a week. So it's about 100 treatments a week.
Currently, there are over 700 acupuncturists registered with the society in New York alone. Like Michelle, many of them obtain massage therapist licenses and give integrated acupuncture therapy. Swimming champion Michael Phelps, his cupping marks and therapy photos made the headlines. As Hollywood celebrities' frequent use of cupping and acupuncture became public, people's interest in its benefits soared. World-famous professional golfer Chae Kyung-ju, he receives traditional Korean medicine treatments to treat his injuries and stay in shape.
이 안에 안쪽에 이 안쪽에 여기 지금 왼쪽이죠 주로.
그렇죠. 그러니까 백스윙 할 때 틀면 아파서 이렇게 되고 내려올 때 턴하면 또 아프니까 해가지고 공이 슬라시 나.
이쪽에 안 아파요. 이건 안 아프죠.
Golf can be hard on the lumbar spine. Dr. Shin Jun-sik, a developer of his own Chuna method, is his personal physician. Chuna is a type of manual therapy in which a doctor uses his hands to stimulate painful areas. It's a non-surgical procedure often used to treat disc problems and back pain. Chuna and acupuncture. What are their benefits?
그 통증이 뭐 이렇게 만지면 분명히 있었는데 침 하나로서의 그 자극을 통해서 여러 세포의 주변에 있는 환경을 갖다가 조성을 한다는 게 참 신기할 따름이죠.
Alleviating pain with one needle. Because of its quick results and few adverse effects, preference for traditional Korean medicine treatment is growing in the sports world. Korea is the only country in the world where national teams have doctors of both Western medicine and traditional Korean medicine. At international competitions, foreign athletes show great interest in traditional treatments.
제가 이란 대표팀을 맡았었을 때 거기서도 침 시술하는 것, 한방적인 처치를 하는 것을 보고 이것을 좀 더 배워야겠다라고 해서 몇몇 의사나 물리치료사들이 한국에 와서 배우고자 했던 것도 있었고.
Jung Ji-suk of Korea's national volleyball team. His team doctor, Ha Sung-chul, is treating him on site.
아픈 것도 아픈 거지만 힘이 제대로 들어가질 않지.
네, 또 어깨를 틀어뜨릴 때 네.
It's necessary to analyze which part of the athlete's body is causing the problem when he's playing. So the team doctor is often seen in the stadium, running with the athletes.
첫째는 좀 빨라요. 제가 한방적으로 어떻게 경험으로 의해서는 좀 빠른 편이고, 그다음에 도핑에 자유스러울 수 있는 거고.
자, 이거는 몸의 중심점을 가능한 한 좀 맞춰서 왼쪽 오른쪽에 비율이 좀 맞게끔 해주려는 거고.
Even a small injury can weaken the athlete's performance. In these cases, acupuncture and cupping are fast and effective. Volleyball players repeatedly make powerful serves and spikes, causing constant pain in shoulder muscles and joints. Acupuncture is astonishingly effective in reducing pain. How does acupuncture relieve pain so quickly? In April of this year, prestigious medical journal Brain featured an article that scientifically proves acupuncture's pain-relieving effects. Harvard Medical School's Martinos Center for Biomedical Imaging. Professor Napido, a neuroimaging researcher, wrote the article. He collaborated with American neuroscience researchers and Korea Institute of Oriental Medicine. When patients with carpal tunnel syndrome receive acupuncture, their medium nerve's conduction velocity improves and changes take place in their brain, signifying reduced pain. The study was done on 3 groups. One group received acupuncture near the affected area. The second group received it near the ankle contralateral to the affected wrist. And the third group received placebo needles. For the first time in the world, the MRI brain result showed that acupuncture reduces pain by causing changes in the median nerve and the primary somatosensory cortex. It's a remarkable result that proves acupuncture's pain-relieving effects.
The group that was receiving this acupuncture at the ankle also had some level of improvement, which I thought was very interesting, because, and a little bit surprising, because what that represents is that acupuncture might work not just locally, where you put the needles, but actually works through a long loop through the brain. And so I think that's very interesting.
Professor Napido is greatly interested in acupuncture and its effects. For the first time, he is going to unveil his new MRI machines and its related project to a foreign media crew.
So here we are. So this is one of our 3 Tesla MRI suites, MRI machines. So in one of these machines, we will have the patient, and then in another scanner bay, we will have the acupuncturist. And they will interact with one another over audio and video connection that we will have.
In this new study, a doctor and a patient talk to each other during an acupuncture treatment, and the team will study how their interaction on a neural level affects the treatment. Two MRI machines measure neural interactions between a doctor and a patient. Meanwhile, the team searches for factors that might influence the treatment. This is the first study of its kind in the world, and Korean researchers are participating in it.
Kylie, how was that treatment for you?
It was good.
On a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being no pain and 10 being the worst pain imaginable, can you rate the cuff pain right now?
Right now, it's a 0.
This study conjoins neuroscience and Eastern medicine, proving acupuncture's effectiveness and further raising clinical reliability of Eastern medicine.
지금 이 상태에서 급현대의 뇌 어느 부분이 활성화되어 있고 어느 부분이 비활성화되어 있고 이런 것들을 이제 간접적으로 그 실제로 뇌를 열어서 보지 않더라도 어느 부분에서 어떤 일을 하고 있는지를 지금 잴 수 있는 방법이에요.
Once a controversial subject, with these scientific indicators proving its effectiveness, acupuncture will come to be widely recognized as a specialized medical treatment.
Acupuncture and Korean medicine, East Asian medicine can be controversial with some people, and so obviously there's a lot of people that don't believe what you tell them, even if you show them the data, right? And then other people are more receptive. I think as time goes on, more and more researchers and more people are receptive that acupuncture can be part of a plan to treat pain.
The U.S. dominates the modern medicine and biotech market. The well-being trend and controversy over chemical therapy is raising people's interest in natural remedies. Consequently, an increasing number of foreign patients are seeking Eastern medicine.
제가 87년도에 처음 뉴저지에서 한의원을 개발했을 때, 제가 개원을 했을 때, 그 한의사들이 이렇게 많지가 않았습니다. 제 면허 번호가 25번이에요. 그런데 지금 전국적으로 2만여 명의 친구사가 생겼다는 것은 미국에서 침구가 상당히 지난 30년 동안 발달을 했다는 겁니다. 그리고 거기에 자극을 받아가지고 의사들도 대체의학에서 관심이 많아지고 또 대체의학을 넘어서 통합의학까지 의사들이 생각하고 있는 입장입니다.
Eastern medicine is rising as a complement to modern medicine for treating intractable diseases, and in the U.S. it has already become common in clinical settings to practice integrative methods.
슬론 케이터링 메모리얼 하스피탈이랄지 MD 앤던슨이랄지 아니면 보스턴에 있는 여러 가지 캔서 병원들도 캔서 병원이나 제너럴 하스피탈에서도 지금 환자들의 요구가 대체의학이라고 하는 미국에서는 이제 침구학이나 한의학이 보완 대체의학에 속하죠. 그래서 그 보완 대체의학을 요구하는 환자들이 많기 때문에 그거를 많은 병원에서 적극적으로 활용을 하고 여기는 또 의사들이 그거를 적극적으로 의뢰하고 전달하는 시스템이 돼 있습니다.
Traditional Korean medicine has a different way of looking at and treating diseases. It has saved countless lives over 1,000 years of extensive clinical research. And based on these results and clinical experience, traditional Korean medicine has come to earn the trust of medical powerhouses. Interest in Eastern medicine is on the rise in the U.S. How can traditional Korean medicine use its competitive edge to take off in the U.S.? Dr. Kim Hong-soon has been practicing successfully for 10 years in Fort Lee, New Jersey. Many Korean immigrants live in the neighborhood, but more American patients have been coming to him recently.
You have a pain here? Not much, or a little bit.
He ran a clinic in Korea for 15 years. Then he came to the U.S. and began treating his patients with his specialty, Saam and Constitution acupuncture. And now over 30% of his patients are Americans.
This acupuncture make good circulation, lose weight, and benefit for knee.
He succeeded in bringing out what's unique to traditional Korean medicine.
이제 제가 전공인 체질 사암침을 놨습니다. 이 환자는 이제 저희 한의원에 오래 다니셔가지고 제가 체질을 알고 있는 환자거든요. 태음인이신데 그래서 태음인에 습을 빼는 침을 놓으면은 체중 감소도 되고 무릎 치료도 되고 그래서 그런 두 가지 목적으로 이런 침을 놨습니다.
The Korean Saam acupuncture only needles 5 shu points under the elbows and knees. It is characterized by treating the opposite side of the affected area.
Dr. Kim is absolutely wonderful. Every time I've come here for a problem, I always come out pain-free.
So if anything a little bit hurts, I let him try his methods before I go to a regular doctor. Before I go to a general practitioner, I'll go here.
Traditional Korean medicine has great competitive power in America's traditional medicine market. Traditional medicine doctors in Korea receive the only systemic education available in the field of traditional medicine. They must complete a 6-year course and can even specialize in an area. In addition, Korea possesses unique assets such as Sasang Constitutional Medicine, Sang Acupuncture, and Dongri Bogang.
한의학 하면 중의학으로 많이 통하는데 우리 한국의 한의학이 여러분들도 많이 알다시피 우리의 허준의 동의보감, 이재마의 사상의학, 또 그 사암오행침 이런 게 3가지 가장 강력한 무기가 있거든요. 그래서 이런 거를 바탕으로 할 때 충분히 미국 사회에 경쟁력이 있다고 생각합니다.
Dr. Kim took something very Korean and turned it into a global accomplishment. He recently established an organization to promote Saam acupuncture's superiority in the U.S. medical world. And he is working on translating Saam acupuncture medical texts into English. A Korean spine clinic is reaping success in the U.S. Its Irvine branch offers a special clinic program. This is a Korea-based boiler manufacturer's U.S. corporation. It has the largest market share in its field. Here, most of its employees are locals.
Literally just in the middle.
Just more here.
Yeah, why?
This office offers on-site medical services as part of employee welfare. It partners with the Irvine branch of a hospital specializing in spine care. Every 2 weeks, a mobile clinic is set up, and anyone with an appointment can receive free treatment.
It was really nice.
The 1-hour service includes acupuncture, physical therapy, and massage. The staff's health and their work performance have improved.
She has neck pain, and I think it's related with her like work because she's working every day on the computer, you know, and sitting down a lot. So basically, we're focusing. With acupuncture, I'm focusing on to relieve her her muscles around her neck, especially on her top of her neck. Actually, today.
Employees who try the service get regular checkups at the hospital, so the marketing strategy is a success for both the company and the hospital.
It's really, I used to not believe in it that much, thinking, oh, you know, what can it really help my back with? But experiencing it for the first time here, I really noticed the difference versus just like a machine on your back, which is what I was doing years before.
여기서 이걸 접하게 되면서 자기 몸의 어떤 스트레스를 좀 경감시킨다든가, 그 다음에 한약을 통해 가지고 뭐 침을 맞게 되면서 실제로 이런 거에 대한 새로운 한의학을 이제 접하게 되면서 많은 관심도가 이제 높아졌고.
The company searched for a way to help the staff relieve stress and decided on an in-house clinic. And they chose traditional Korean medicine to make their welfare program a little different.
It's very low energy. So I can see right now your like body is very low energy. So I think one of the way to make it more boost is like we're gonna put some needles on the acupoints to make you more like boosting.
When the clinic first opened its doors 5 years ago, the staff didn't show much enthusiasm. However, over time, more and more people began experiencing its quick results. And now the clinic is so popular that they have to prioritize which patient to treat first.
I think it's definitely good. I get the stress relief. That really helps me. That I feel instantly, like while I'm just sitting there relaxing. The other stuff, like for my back or my knee and stuff, I think it just helps to heal faster. But the stress relief, that one you feel like within the first couple minutes, you're just relaxing.
Los Angeles is home to many Korean Americans. Acupuncturist Tamara Retino opened her clinic by renovating her house storage.
That's been going on for maybe a week or so.
Okay. And is it numb? Is it tight? Does it burn?
It feels okay, but then if I move, I can feel it. It's tender.
Okay.
She is treating a patient with shoulder and back pain.
Do you feel like you've been running like hot or cold? Any kind of changes in temperature?
It's been over.
She first tried traditional Korean medicine when she was ill. She then fell in love with its effects, studied at DULA, and opened her clinic.
So my patients will come here. I usually do a long intake. I have a very small clinic and I spend a lot of personal time with each patient. So on their first visit, it's about an hour and a half. And I will ask them about all their symptoms, everything going on with them, because we see the body and the spirit as a whole.
She witnessed the healing powers of traditional medicine while treating patients during clinical training. When she was a student, her focus was on OBGYN. Her most memorable experience was when she treated a pregnant woman with acupuncture and moxibustion for bad fetal position and helped her give natural birth.
Well, not the first time I had acupuncture, but one of the times, that I had acupuncture when I was sick, a friend took me and said, you know, nothing else is working, let's try this. And acupuncture, within 3 days, I started to walk, take steps again. And it took time, it took about 6 months of treatment, but little by little. And for me, if I get acupuncture regularly, it helps me to function and able to live and to work and to feel okay.
DULA clinical training was a valuable experience that allowed her to meet many patients. She participated in every single free clinic day and treated local patients in different financial situations. And now she has her own clinic where she can perform her small healing art. How is traditional Korean medicine education in the U.S.? Dongguk University successfully established its traditional medicine school in L.A.
Anything go below that? Yeah. You see that? You got a nerve and you have a muscle contract.
It opened its doors in 1997, but it has a complete different system compared to Korea. It teaches its classes in English, Chinese, and Korean. There are no undergraduate courses. Students enroll in 3-year master's and 2-year doctoral programs and complete clinical training at the University Medical Center and prepare for license exams.
교육 과정에 이제 서양의학에 대한 부분도 배우고요. 그다음 친구학에 대한 부분, 한약에 대한 부분, 진단에 대한 부분, 거의 크게 이제 4가지 커리큘럼에 대한 그 학습. 그러니까 교실제 수업에 대한 수업을 하고요. 그다음에 960시간 동안에 그 임상에서 직접 환자를 보는 인턴 과정을 거치게 됩니다.
Students are eligible to take the U.S. license exam after completing the 3-year master's program. To them, acupuncture point and technique classes are very important.
What side do we needle if it's a female?
Right side.
Why? Because women are always right. We palpate.
There are 65 accredited acupuncture education centers in the U.S. Only 15 of them have accredited PhD programs, and DULA is one of them. Finishing the master's program won't earn them the title of a doctor, but the PhD program will give them clinical experience, and they can become doctors.
My big plans is, of course, to have my own clinic and treat patients, and also I want to travel around the world and have more experience in treating people, and yeah, so it's like big plan for my future for developing myself and developing my skills in acupuncture and herbs.
Traditional Korean medicine has over 1,000 years of clinical experience. In order to produce outstanding doctors, there must be hospitals where students can receive proper clinical training. Here, DULA offers professional-level clinical training for interns as well as PhD students.
Dongguk University is a full-service university, not only for the students who come to study here, but we offer a community clinic where interns can get practice in treating patients, and then patients can come in and receive low-cost treatments.
In the U.S., acupuncturists must pass the NCC AOM exam, as well as other state exams. Education involves only a short 300-hour acupuncture course. But here at DULA, students not only study acupuncture, but also complete internship, clinical training, and courses that teach the fundamentals of Eastern medicine, such as medicinal herbs and modern medicine. Naturally, DULA graduates have remarkable clinical skills.
박사과정 2년, 석사과정 3년이면 한국보다는 좀 짧지만 집중적으로 많은 질환을 볼 수 있는, 그러니까 많은 환자를 볼 수 있는 질환 위주로 교육을 한다 그러면 훌륭한 한의사들을 많이 배출을 할 테고, 그것을 통해서 환자들이 치료 만족도가 높아지다 보면 저변에도 확대될 것이다. 그리고 한국 한의학의 특징이 합리화되어 있는 한의학이라고 저는 봅니다.
Korea, with 4 distinct seasons and diverse species of wild plants, has produced numerous original texts on medicinal herbs. Ho Jun, a brilliant doctor and symbol of traditional Korean medicine. On the first page of his medical text, Dongwi Bogam, he describes the human body as a microcosm. He believed that because humans come from nature, we must also look for cures in nature. Due to urbanization, industrialization, and scientification, modern people live in extremely evolved environments. However, our body has not evolved, and this discordance has given rise to new diseases. We look at real cases that attest to the effectiveness of traditional Korean medicine and its ability to improve our quality of life. It took them 6 years to attain this happiness.
얼마큼 재밌었어요? 만큼 재밌었어요. 네, 사랑해. 사랑해.
Pak Suk-jung and her husband struggled with infertility for 6 years. Then they miraculously conceived a child after receiving a traditional Korean medicine treatment. In Korea alone, 100,000 people between the ages of 31 and 35 struggle with infertility. This OB/GYN traditional Korean medicine clinic is popular for its infertility treatments and good results. After 4 years of marriage, Han Jung-hyun and her husband are here to seek help. They've already tried artificial insemination and other options to no avail.
주사 맞고 그다음에 배주사 맞고 그리고 나서 이제 난포를 키운 다음에 채취를 하고 그다음에 수정을 하고 근데도 잘 안 되더라고요. 네. 그런 식으로 한 3년 정도 했습니다.
Their treatment begins with positive thinking and belief in the human body's ability to conceive. Through treatments that restore the body's natural abilities, this clinic has achieved over 17,000 successful cases in the past 20 years.
인체의 가장 기본인 기와 혈을 건강하게 만들므로써 인체 스스로가 호르몬 균형도 맞춰지고 모든 게 순환이 잘 됨으로써 임신을 할 수 있는 자연 임신을 돕는 것이 한방의 특징이라고 할 수 있겠습니다.
Treatment begins with a physical examination. They check the patient's nutritional status through live blood analysis and obtain objective data through the automatic 8 principles analysis. It's generally difficult for women with cold hands and feet to get pregnant. Infrared thermal imaging checks whether a patient has cold hands, feet, or uterus. This chart of success cases shows that the main cause of infertility is not pathological, but it's simply a case of a cold uterus. In those cases, patients have the highest pregnancy success rate. Dongwi Bogam sees menstruation as the most important factor in pregnancy. It states irregular cycles as an early signal of infertility and that it must be treated with medicine before a woman reaches her childbearing age.
지금 좌우의 온도 차이가 좀 보이죠? 이거 왼쪽 얼굴, 오른쪽 얼굴인데 오른쪽이 더 차가워요. 왼쪽에 비해서. 그렇다면 여기가 뭔가 순환이 덜 되고 있다는 뜻이고 그런 경우엔 전부 오른쪽 근육들이 경직돼 있어서 그런 거거든요.
Relaxing stiff facial muscles also aids pregnancy by facilitating brain activities.
이쪽으로 기가 잘 돌아요.
High-frequency thermotherapy increases body temperature. Acupuncture in the ear facilitates meridian flow. And acupuncture, moxibustion, and medicine prepare the body for pregnancy.
원장님도 말씀하신데 내가 나의 아기를 안았을 때 모습, 그 아기 태어날 때 그거 생각하면 막 소름 끼치고 너무 좋은데 기적이 일어날 거라고 생각을 하고 있습니다.
A crowd of people. No one looks the same. Every person has a unique facial structure, personality, voice, and even linguistic habits. Lee Jae-ma used these physical differences to develop Sasong Constitutional Medicine, a system that categorizes 4 physical constitutions and treatment methods. Taeyang type has a big upper body, a broad chest, and a weak lower body. He has strong lungs and a weak liver. Taeum type has a weak upper body, a thick middle, and gains weight easily. Soyoung type is muscular and has a strong stomach, but weak kidneys. Soeum type is petite and has a weak stomach and digestive system. Sasong Constitutional Medicine is so important in traditional Korean medicine that it's taught as a separate major. In clinical settings, doctors apply the physical constitution theory to diagnosis and treatment. It even provides a foundation for customized treatment and can be used to manage daily habits.
단지 치료뿐만이 아니라 우리가 일반 일상 생활을 하는 데 있어서도 그 체질에 맞는 어떤 양생법이라든가 식이요법 이러한 방법을 응용을 했을 때 훨씬 더 건강 관리를 갖다 효율적으로 할 수 있는 그런 장점이 있습니다.
There are various ways to distinguish between the body constitutions. Everything from voice and facial structure to physical features can be used. And now there's even a device that can produce an accurate result. Korea Institute of Oriental Medicine. This is where they developed the Physical Constitution Analysis device. With this IT-integrated equipment, it's become possible to obtain objective data instead of relying on a doctor's diagnosis. This tongue imaging system can make a diagnosis based on the tongue color. In traditional Korean medicine, tongue, eyes, skin tone, and even voice can be used to diagnose diseases.
이 중간에 있는 경우가 다몽설로 정상인들이 가지고 있는 혈색성을 의미를 합니다. 그리고 단백질 같은 경우는 이제 면역 저하나 빈혈, 만성 피로, 만성 스트레스 이런 것들을 가지고 있는 분들께서 이제 많이 나타나고, 홍설 같은 경우는 이제 주로 열이 많을 때, 감기라든지 이런 것 때문에 열이 많을 때 이제 홍설로 진단이 되게 됩니다.
The most common diagnostic method used in traditional medicine is taking the pulse. To be hailed as a brilliant doctor, one would have to be able to make an accurate diagnosis simply by checking the pulse. But now, a machine can do it. This pulse analyzer can diagnose arrhythmia and even the tiniest vibration caused by a heartbeat. Diagnosis used to depend solely on a doctor's judgment. Now, we have achieved scientific standardization through machines.
실제 그 진료에 있어서 표준화된 진단 지표의 개발은 굉장히 중요한 문제이고, 그를 위해서 저희가 의공학이라든가 물리학, 전자공학, 기계공학, 통계학, 전산학, 그다음에 한의학 등에 대한 다학제 간 인력 구성으로서 진단기기를 개발을 위해서 노력을 하고 있습니다.
This Hwabyung clinic conducts research to develop a standard clinical guideline for traditional Korean medicine.
열감이 아주 심하다 하면 여기로 하시고.
They will develop guidelines for 30 most common and effectively treatable diseases. Hwabyung was selected as one of them due to the growing number of Hwabyung patients.
일반적으로는 얼굴이나 가슴, 배 이런 부분에서 온도 차이가 그렇게 심하지 않아야 되는데, 지금 이 복부 부분은 굉장히 차게 나타나고 있고요. 이 목 부위 그리고 얼굴 부위는 지금 하얗게 될 정도로 좀 온도가 높게 나타나고 있습니다. 이렇게 차이가 큰 경우가 이제 화병 환자라고 보시면 될 것 같습니다.
Hwabyung refers to accumulated stress from prolonged suppression. It It is accompanied by physical symptoms such as chest pain, palpitation, and hot flashes.
기본 긴장이 굉장히 높으신 편이세요.
This meridian-based group psychotherapy relaxes the body and facilitates qi circulation through deep breathing. This clinical study tests how effective this is on Hwabyung patients.
임상 진료 지침이라는 거는 기존에 있던 것들 자료를 모으는 것도 있고요. 기존의 자료가 부족한 부분을 새로 임상 연구를 해서 메꾸는 방식으로 해서 이 근거를 좀 더 마련하는 거라고 보시면 될 것 같습니다. 교과서적, 그러니까 보통 말하는 한의학 원전에 나오는 것들은 그렇게 치료하면 나을 수 있다고는 되어 있는데 이게 도대체 어느 정도 치료해야지 효과가 나는지 그리고 어느 정도 퍼센트에서 효과가 나는지에 대한 자료는 좀 부족합니다. 그래서 그런 부분을 보완하는 작업이라고 볼 수 있습니다.
Even when treating the same disease, different doctors using different procedures yield different results. Their goal is to find the most effective treatment method and share that information. They are building a database of the best results obtained from each treatment, including acupuncture, moxibustion, and cupping. The secrets of ancient medical texts. They may have been rediscovered, but it is this project that checks for any missing information. It will bring valuable assets to the medical world and better care to patients. The Korea Institute of Oriental Medicine's Application Center. Here, researchers conduct various experiments to test medicinal herbs' efficacy in treating diseases. Dried mandarin peels are called jinpi in traditional Korean medicine. Since the ancient times, people have used it to treat vomiting and loss of appetite. This experiment tests its efficacy in cancer treatment. It will verify if jinpi can curtail weight loss experienced by cancer patients like Steve Jobs. Cancer cells are injected into mice to cause weight loss. Then they are orally administered jinpi extracts, and the changes in their body weight are compared. Amazingly, the mice that ate jinpi showed near normal body weight.
결과를 보시게 되면 이처럼 종양을 접종한 군에서 체중이 약 13% 정도 감소하게 되는데 진피 추출물을 투여한 경우 정상군의 약 93% 정도까지 체중이 회복되는 것을 확인을 했습니다.
Natural remedies are very effective for patients with low immunity and intractable diseases. In a rapidly aging society, degenerative diseases such as dementia and memory loss have become a major issue. Studies to end such concerns are under the spotlight. One such example is Shipjeon Daebotang's effect on memory recovery. Shipjeon Daebotang, a medicine composed of 10 medicinal herbs such as astragalus root and cinnamon, has been widely used since the ancient times as a supplement that revitalizes the body.
스코폴라민으로 기억력 저해 동물 모델에서 발효 십전대보탕을 14일간 경구 투여를 해서 그 저해된 기억력이 얼만큼 개선됐는지 알아보고자 하는 실험입니다.
This is a water maze experiment where mice facing an extreme situation must use their memory to escape to a safety platform. Researchers use chemicals to damage the mice's memory device in their brains, the hippocampus. Then they carry out the experiment in 3 groups, a control group, a group that drinks Shipjeon Daebotang, and a group that doesn't. The result: the control group and the group that drank Shipjeon Daebotang were able to reach the platform quickly. However, the group with a damaged hippocampus had a difficult time.
스코폴라민 처리에 의해서 이제 이 해마신경 재생성이 감소가 되었는데 이 부분을 발효 10전 대보탕이 다시 회복시키는 결과를 확인하였습니다. 그래서 최종적으로 이런 학습 및 기억력과 같은 인지 기능이 다시 회복되고 개선되어지는 부분에는 이러한 해마의 기능이 다시 활성화됐다는 생각을 할 수 있었습니다.
Shipjeon Daebotang is good for fatigue, qi, and meridians. And through this water maze experiment, researchers confirmed that Shipjeon Daebotang restores memory close to the normal level. It will serve as an effective medicine for treating dementia and memory loss in our aging society. The National Development Institute of Korean Medicine. There's an increasing demand for natural ingredients in the biomedicine market. Accordingly, from developing new drugs to analyzing individual herbs' properties and effects, research on traditional herbal medicine has become more active in Korea. Their main focus is on cancer drugs that boost immunity.
국내 겨우살이를 이용을 해서 약침을 개발을 하고 있고요. 그 겨우살이 약침을 이제 투여를 했을 때 이제 세포상에서 이제 골격근이라든지 근육이 이제 빠지는 그러한 현상이 억제되는지 그거를 실험으로 확인하고 있습니다.
Although it is potent and natural, traditional Korean medicine can be inconvenient to take or carry. Their formula research aims to resolve this problem.
이 한약 제제 현대화 사업은 기존에 복용이 불편한 한약을 환자와 소비자가 복용하기 편리하도록 정제나 연조 액성 이런 거 제형을 개발하는 사업으로서 이렇게 되면은 환자가 복용하는데 되게 편리하고 휴대가 간편해지는 이런 효과가 있습니다.
Formula development plays a vital role. This modernization process makes mass production possible and standardizes the pre-existing prescription process. It also expands insurance coverage. Korea, with 4 distinct seasons, is home to diverse plant species. It has a very good environment for producing high-quality herbs. In addition, Korea has a long history of clinical experience, high-level research on medicinal herbs, cutting-edge technology, and well-established database. There's much research on drug development based on the principles and infrastructure of traditional medicine. In particular, the research focuses on diseases that traditional Korean medicine can treat better than Western medicine. They extract every component of each herb and analyze its properties. Then, particularly potent components are saved at the Natural Substance Bank, which currently stores about 1,200 natural substances.
이러한 천연물질은 한약재의 표준화를 위한 지표성분 분석용이나 다양한 기능성 화장품이나 식품 등을 제조하기 위한 그런 산업화용으로 활용이 되고 있습니다. 또한 신약 개발 용도로도 저희 천연물질이 활용이 되고 있습니다.
The demand for natural substances is growing in the biomedical market. Securing Korea's native resources will become the core field of traditional Korean medicine research. A healing art with a history of 1,000 years, globalization of traditional Korean medicine spreads not only its techniques, but also its spirit. And Dr. Lee Woo-kyung does just that through medical volunteer work.
제가 한 달에 한 번 봉사활동을 갑니다. 캄튼에 가는데 캄튼에 제가 항상 가는 그 의료봉사하는 곳이 있어요. 거기 가서 환자분들 치료해주고 오는 게 제 오늘 일입니다.
Compton, south of LA. Many low-income Hispanic immigrants live in this blind spot of the medical welfare system. Dr. Lee has a traditional Korean medicine clinic in LA. It's been 4 years since he started this volunteer work.
Buenos dias. Buenos dias. How are you? I'm Jose. Hi, Teresa. How are you doing? Good? Are you good? You still have some pain on knee?
The heel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Because of their illegal immigration status, it's difficult for his patient to receive medical care without his help. Over the course of 4 years, Dr. Lee was awarded by the mayor and congressperson. They often hold 3D jobs, such as laundering, cleaning, and moving heavy objects. Their wrists, ankles, and knees are all in bad shape from decades of hard labor, hard life.
Do you have any hot pad at all? 무릎 관절염 있으시고 계속 붓고 아프고 붓고 아프고 그러시는 거죠. 사실 이분들 치료를 좀 지속적으로 받아야 되는데 제가 뭐 자주 오지 못하지만 올 때마다 최대한 다 해드리고 있고 그리고 평소에 집에서 계실 때 어떻게 해야 되는지 또 설명드리고 그렇습니다.
A painful disease that afflicts the overworked body. Over the past 4 years, they have become family. They share their thoughts and even talk about private matters.
They're very thankful because once they get the treatment, it could be weekly or it could be monthly, they feel a big difference. We've had a couple of patients, for example, one had Parkinson's, so he was always shaking. He couldn't even open the door to come in. So we had to help him open the door, and little by little, I think he had treatment for a little bit over 6 months. And his shaking stopped. So now he doesn't even use a cane. Now he goes, "Hey, Eva."
Once a month, he tries to see as many patients as possible, but he always feels bad because he can't see all of them.
환자분들이 본인 직접 연락하시는 경우도 있고 그리고 여기에서 다른 닥터들이 있습니다. MD들이죠. 그분들이 환자를 보다가 침이 필요하다 그러면은 이제 그 환자를 저한테 보내는 거죠. 학생이었을 때 제가 이제 해외에 나가서 어떤 한국의 한약을 알리고 싶다는 게 제 목적이었거든요. 그래서 지금 제 꿈을 조금씩 이루어가고 있다라고 생각을 하죠.
Dr. Lee considers himself a diplomat. He used to dream of promoting traditional Korean medicine worldwide through volunteer work like this. And now, he's making his dream come true. Science explains traditional Korean medicine's healing principles, and traditional Korean medicine complements the limits of science. Beautiful coexistence of two medical sciences. The true healing art.
The medicines that we use for chronic pain have some deficiencies. And so I think we really are in need of new and novel ways to combat chronic pain. And so I think something like acupuncture might have a role in how we treat patients with chronic pain.
The power of science is unveiling medical mechanisms that go back 1,000 years. Time-honored medical practice that explores the basics of the human body. Heritage of humankind. Traditional Korean medicine.
In the United States, I see the future of Oriental medicine as being even more integrated with conventional medicine.
Traditional Korean medicine doesn't simply treat diseases. It uses science to bring out nature's amazing healing abilities. Traditional Korean medicine has the world's attention, an asset to humankind. Everyone will know its name.